In today's lesson, we are going to learn concerning the learning curve in cost estimation. And we note that as the workers are employed in a company, they spend a lot of time during the production of the first unit, but as time goes, they gain the confidence and the expertise and the knowledge concerning the production, and this will mean that the time that they are using to produce will be reduced, and this reduction of time taken in production of a certain unit is what we call the learning or the experience curve situation. And in our today's lesson, we will deal with an example where we are given that a firm which has a learning rate of 90 in the construction of boat, it takes 2,000 hours to make the first boat, and the labor cost per unit is 1,000. Now we are required to get the time and the labor cost in production of the first two. We note that when we are getting that, the formula for getting the average time is provided as y is equals to a x raised to power b plus 1, and this one, the y is average time taken to get the cumulative number of units, and a is the time taken to make the first unit, and x is the cumulative unit required. And we note that in getting our b is given by the logarithm of the rate, that is the learning rate, and this one is divided by the logarithm of 2. And we will solve now our a, but before we get our a, we need to get what is our x. For the first, we are given that x is the cumulative unit required, and our number of cumulative units required is 2. So in our a, x is 2, and a is the number of hours which are taken to make the first, which is 2,000. And then we note our b will be given by the logarithm of our rate is 90, so dividing that by 100, we get log of 9 divided by log of 2, and this one will give us negative 0.152. So we get our average will be given by 2,000 times 2 raised to power negative 0.152 plus 1, and this one getting that from our calculator, 2 raised to power negative plus 1 times 2,000. We get this one to be 36,000, and after getting that being 36,000, we get the labor hours. The labor hours cost, and this one we note that the labor was costing that, so we get 36,000 times 1,000, we get 36 million. This was the total cost. For the same, then we go to question number B. We are told we get the time and the labor cost to make the first 8. And when we are getting the first 8, now our x changes, so our x here will be the first 8, and so we apply our formula, which will be given by 2,000 times 8 raised to power negative 0.152 plus 1, 8 raised to power negative 8. Which gives us 11,664, and then we get our labor cost, And then we go to the round one where we are given the time taken to make the 8th boat. Now we know this one is not the cumulative 8 but the 8th boat. So for us to get the 8th boat, we will get the time taken to make the first 8 cumulative, then we less the time taken to make the 7th. So in this one we will get for 8, the 8 will be y is equals to 2000 times 8 raised to power negative 0.152 plus 1, and this one we obtained it to be 11,664, and then the time taken to make the 7th one will be now y is equals to 2000 times 7 raised to power negative 0.152 plus 1, and this one working it out we get 7 times 2000, we get this one to be 10,415, and this one, the difference now will be 11,664 minus 10,415, and this one will give us 1,248 hours. And then when we are considering now the cost, the labor cost will be 1,248 times 1,000. This one will give us 1,248,000 be the total cost for the same. And now we are interested now in solving our D, and we are told the time and the labor cost used to make the last 8 boats, in group of 24. This one will be now, we will get the time taken to make the 24 minus the time taken to make the 16, because 24 minus 16 is the one that will give us 8, and now we will get y, which will be given by for the 24, it will be 2000 times 24 raised to power negative 0.152 plus 1, and this one we are getting 24 you get 355, 300, sorry, 24 we are getting 29,610.7 hours, and then for 16 we will get y will be equal to 2000 times 16 raised to power negative 0.152 plus 1, and this one will give us 16. We are getting 20,995.4. So getting the difference 29,610.7 minus 20,995.4. get 8,615.3. Now after getting this time difference, now we get now the labor cost. And in the labor cost now we will have 8,615.3 times 1,000, which will give us 8,615,300 to be the total labor cost which was used to make the last 8 boats. Now in the next video we will learn more concerning the inventory control. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.